Is it on? I can hear you. We are already live? Oh, right. Welcome to Telesnot. I am Gregor, the League Gravedigger. You're probably wondering where that loud, sweaty buffoon Henry is. He is on vacation. I am replacing him, for now. Today's guests are Foulfang and Victor, the two coaches leading Grimnir's fury. Skaven leading dwarves. Interesting.
Stupid meat!
How did you call me?
Greetings, and my apologies for my partner's behavior. A line man of ours was turned into undead instead of getting a proper burial on your shift. So he is quite pissed.
Usually the dead stays in their coffins. I did not expect necromancy tricks from Shawas. It will not happen again. But how is your suicidal team? I haven't had much opportunity to inspect them. Not as many as I anticipated. And one of them, that red-haired Jeremy, constantly avoids meeting with me. That's not nice.
Oh, really? Considering their whole personality revolves around dying fast, I'm surprised any of them hates a gravedigger. The Slayers are quite good at fighting and defending, but wish they had more clothes on, though. No wonder why their armor is so low.
Shorties can't run, but know how to fight big guys. Stupid ref asked many warp stones to keep the dwarf thing with Boar in game. No ball, but we got every other positional.
Anyway, the corpses won't bury themselves, but the highlights won't watch themselves either. Let's start, shall we?
First match. Scaly Bruisers against the Unseen University. Much better than the last round. More efficiency. The dragons didn't waste time with pleasantries. They tore that unicorn apart, right in front of the wizards.
Fancy hats versus scaly things.
Fighting dragons in robes? I doubt that is going to work out, but best of lucky, I guess.
Zap them! See? Dragons hesitate to attack the fancy hats. Cowards.
It didn't end there. Mustrum Ridcully's Fen Beast got emotional. It crushed the life out of the unicorn's killer in revenge. I had the shovel ready. I was already measuring the hole, but then the medical team patched him up. Disgusting. Bringing things back when they should be resting. It's a very brutal match, don't you think?
Yes, at one point no one even cared about the ball anymore. Even when they did, they could not even pick up the ball on multiple occasions. The self-sacrifice from Pondo was quite admirable, though. Took an opponent twice his size back to the dugout.
Foul on last turn. It pissed the scaly things, I think, as he just bolted to the finish line in response.
In the end, the mages failed. Their magic juice is running dry, and they look exhausted. Good. Tired players make for better corpses. They don't struggle as much when you pull them into the dirt. Next up, two teams that should have reached their final destination centuries ago. Yet they persist in this annoying unlife. The Rachard brutes against the bad to the bones. Rotten halflings against even more rotten constructs.
Undead shorties. They even took their tree to the grave with them.
It is quite admirable, though, don't you think? They retain their speed and agility while getting regeneration. Oh, wow.
I got an idea.
No, we won't kill all of our roster, Foulfang. Anyways, back to game.
The little ones were caught off guard early on, but they pulled off a blood-curdling stunt that left the brutes stunned. What do you make of this clash of the stinking?
Stunties did what they do the best, which is not fighting fair. Camille dragged that hand deep into the line, and they ganked them.
A quick counter, and they scored the first touchdown early on.
The second half was unfortunate for the slow constructs. Those tiny halflings, even with half their falling apart, managed to pull a victory out of the mud, with a little help from the fans.
A stuntie's job is to take hits and get injured. They serve their purpose, and the ultimate reward for a stuntie's loyalty is firing them.
Yes, sadly, their career is quite short. Sad only for them, though. We, the coaches, don't really care.
Moving on. Henry's favorite, Joseph Moranian, and his Cathayan squad are grabbing more points, taking down the warriors of Slanesh. I'll be honest, I'm disappointed. I expected those mighty warriors to provide me with plenty of fresh bodies for the pits. Instead, their strength was useless against the phenomenal technique of the lions.
Heavy armor versus claw. I think we will see a lot of Yep, one of them is down already. Things were looking grim for them.
Not for long. The Tin Man ran halfway across the pitch just to hit the carrier. Things aren't looking so good for the clawed ones.
Wait. Henry left me a note. What Slanesh warriors should do to advance to the group stage.
Maybe a bit of passing game mixed with dodging. Despite having claws on them, they don't hit hard and can't take a punch.
No fighting! Go watch Halfling cook shows if you don't like the violence. This is Blood Bowl!
What do we have now? Solar Pixies against the Zandri Zealots. Skeletons. I despise skeletons. Instead of resting politely beneath the desert sands, they decided to crawl out and thrash the elves. They were practically peeling their skin off. But the pointy ears had a trick, a wizard. A flash of magic, the walking bones were caught off guard, and they lost the ball.
Having faced both of the coaches before, it was quite interesting to see how it will go. Foulfang fell for the same trickster's trick 3 to 4 times last match. Undeads fared better, but still could not counter it.
Where was the referee? Skeletons were cheating again. No knife in fist fight.
I think it is some kind of specialized knife which leaves no evidence, so referee won't be bothered to stop the game. With 2-player disadvantage, it was not looking really good for the elves.
2 uppercuts and 2 skeletons gone for a nap right at the start of second part. Pointy ears started off really strong.
And those 2 early knocks out won them the game. Sometimes, violence really is the answer.
Yes, but where are the results? No permanent casualties. No fresh graves to dig. a waste of time. Ah, now we come to your match. Grimnir's fury against the Tzeentch demons. I was watching this one closely. I even oiled the wheels on my corpse cart. But your boys, all as one, survived the whole match, every single slayer still breathing. For a team seeking a glorious death, it is highly disappointing.
How considerate of you. But you should know, demons don't die like us mortals.
Big Chicken was sleeping on the ground all game. Fire him!
Considering how expensive it is to hire him, yeah, I'd say it is fair. He is worth 25% of the whole team. Him underperforming really made things harder for the demons. But the Slayers are used to fighting bigger foes all the time, so I can't really blame the coach on this one. Despite that, the smaller demons managed to score. All bets were on the little guy to stop the last touchdown for a tie. But he was smacked.
He got the spirit, though.
A fast match, too fiery for my taste. Fire elementals against those treacherous goblins. The Stalkers. I must admit, the little green pests came well prepared for the heat.
Goblins who can't walk under the sun versus, literally, the sun. It was quite hard for the Grots.
Wait, why are they named fire elementals if the team has all elements? Isn't it a bit racist?
Focus on the game. Despite the strong start, elements got outnumbered by little goblins. They certainly did do their homework. They won, and they managed to do it with little to no injury to their feeble players. Congratulations!
Fiery plays and lightning-fast counters didn't save the Hellblazers from defeat. Henry would probably make some terrible joke here. He would say the elementals are burning with shame. Let them burn, as long as they do it quickly. I already have the urns prepared. Nice heavy stone. Keeps the ashes from blowing away. 3 more matches to go. Talking so much is draining. Next we have the Sackmasters facing the 25th Regiment Rejects. I had very high hopes for this one. I even ordered special wide, flat coffins.
Snakes versus a tank. Everything depends on the team's secret weapons.
They handled both the bomber and the tank really well. The rest of the team are just engineers, not fighters. The team crumbled without their expensive toys.
That massive iron steam tank. I expected it to roll over those snakes, turn them into paste. A beautiful, messy paste. But the clumsy crew stalled the engine right at the start. Instead of crushing anyone, it just rattled, spat out some smoke. And before they could even restart the blasted thing, the referee waddled over with a red card. Ejected. Disgusting.
The team tried to recover without the tank, but just as expected, they could not. Well, on the bright side, the engineers are, surprisingly, still alive. No injury, no death.
With the tank gone, the snakes easily slithered to a 2-0 victory. All those weapons, all that steel, and not a single death. If this keeps up, let's just move on, before I will go bankrupt. Most living fools ignore the bottom of the table, but they are wrong. That is where the real desperation lies. Milk warriors against the kebabs. Neither team had anything to lose, so they played for everything.
Finally a death on the beach!
At least the dead were buried properly this time.
The Minotaurs. Magnificent creatures. They did not hold back, massacring anyone in their way, even their own scoring teammates. A bulk grave will do nicely.
The Minotaurs not only won the game, but crippled the Araby team as a whole. I really hope the team will recover for the next round.
If they die, they die. Let them mourn their dead and reignite their fighting spirit.
That's quite motivational. Well said, Foulfang.
Yes. And that famous running foul from Misha's boys. A beautiful, crisp sound of snapping ribs. Music to my ears. The Sheikh tried to play the hero, taking matters into his own hands. He tied the scores, but when he tried to repeat his little trick to tie, he tripped and handed the victory to the warriors on a silver platter. I'm patient, but these coaches have given new meaning to the word finally. Neither Moratum nor Offroad Lizards seem in any rush to play their match. Was it worth the wait?
Yes, it was. I have never seen a ball carrier that big. But seeing the match result, I now understand why. Those brutes are better suited for fighting.
Yes, you fight first. Make sure everyone is down and then score. Can't believe they were outbashed by man-things.
On the other hand, the human team used its superior agility to score 3 times while fighting off the attackers. Not the closest match, but still was entertaining to watch.
Vampire hunters tried stabbing again and again, but the Zote's armor was simply too thick for their blades. And where violence couldn't be used, the Morr priests tried with speed, surprisingly good in such mud. Mud that put the Zote's off-road skills to the test. But they failed. Before we finish, we have to select the player of the round. For me, it's the Unicorn's Killer's Jasper Meriden. All I have to say is, thank you. Not every day I have occasion to bury this magnificent creature. And for you?
I would say Ponder from the same match. Where magic and trickery failed, he resorted to fistfight. Despite taking down a monster with him, sadly, his contribution did not change anything.
Thanks for your time, Victor and Foulfang. Good luck on your matches, and please provide me some corpses.
With so many demon and undead teams playing this season, there won't be many corpses around. I think you should consider changing your profession. Anyways, goodbye, and I hope our team won't see you again. We need all 11 of them to win.
That will be all. I have to rest. Stay warm. Stay bloody.
Henry?
Get off my chair!
I didn't like it anyway. I have job to do.